He makes dumb jokes while he shoots his guns. Major Slack is lots of fun.
Major Slack attack.
Hey, wait a minute. There's no guns in this game.
Shut up, Pee-wee. Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Attack, your first off for titillating, tactical, practical, factual, and actual Oblivion Remastered gameplay. On the menu today is the main quest, The Path of Dawn. We've been instructed to speak to Joffrey about how to recover the amulet from the enemy. Two things I want to do before I do that, and one is make a whole bunch of paralysis poisons. You can make those with Harada, Milk Thistle, and Peony. I'm going to make 90, so since we're making 2 potions a pop, let's take out 45 Harada, 45 Milk Thistle, and 45 Peony Seeds, which is all we have, so that's the bottleneck. Alright, and let's get up our potion mixer. Okay, so as you can see, it paralyzes for 3 seconds, and it does 7 points times 27 seconds damage to the health. I'm going to call this Paralyze Plus. Paralyze Plus. Simply enough. There's my little lighting up. I was doing this in practice runs, and it seems like the like when you make a potion and it lights up, it often fails. This is since the patch. It's my favorite part of making potions. Okay, and let's lose some dead weight here. It's either the Dread for Zombies or the Ghostbuster. I'm doubting if you're going to use the Dread for Zombies. I'm just going to keep that just in case. And we're going to make a new human bow, so we can lose the toxic solution, and we don't need this. We only typically use this for Daedrus, and there's not going to be any Daedrus. So just bring along the Dread for Zombies and the Zookeeper, and we're going to make a new bow. Let's go make the new bow right now. Oh, and let's hotkey everything after we make a new bow. Okay, game, now I want you to behave. I know you crashed on me 3 times this morning. I'm finding it very annoying, but I want you to behave for 30 minutes, okay? You hear me, game? I don't hear a response from you. I'm going to take that as a yes. Oh, one other thing before I forget. In this mission, you don't want your water walking boots on. Okay? Because we're going into the sewers, and there's certain spots in the sewer where if you have water walking boots on, you won't be able to fit down the tunnel. So let's put on our Loot Hound shoes instead. Before I forget. And let's go make a new bow. I want to make a bow that can trap souls of men. Quick save. Alright, and I don't have the bow on board. It's a Daedric bow. Daedric bow. I have stashed away. I have a whole bunch of bows here. An ebony bow, a couple glass bows, and a Daedric bow. There it is. Oh, please, thank you very much. Back. Okay, Daedric bow, and I should have a Grand Soul Gem here. And command humanoid. 100%, 1 second, confirm. Weakness to poison, 100% for 5 seconds, confirm. And finally, soul trap, 5 seconds, confirm. And I'm going to call this simply the Manhunter. Okay, that's our new bow. Okay, so we got the Zookeeper and the Manhunter, both of which are going to be very useful. Alright, so let's get our loadout in order. That is correct. Here I would like Brighten up. Zookeeper, Manhunter, that's correct. Armor Cap, that's correct. Here I want let me get ready for some heavy combat, so I'm going to put the Fire Death on a Stick here. And here I want the newly created Paralyze Plus. And this is Restored Magicka, and we're ready to rock and or roll. We'll start out with the Zookeeper. Manhunter, Zookeeper. Perfect. Perfect. Let's do it to it. Let's get up to the Cloud Ruler Temple and get this party started. Now, Boris is going to be our follower throughout this mission. He is a royal pain in the derriere. In most of my practice runs, I was killing him off. No kidding. I found a way to make him less annoying and save him. So I think I'll do that, because Boris will become vulnerable to getting killed about a third of the way through the mission. And if you just let him die, he will no longer be your follower. But if he survives, when he comes back here to the Cloud Ruler Temple, you can get 3 free levels up from him. You can get him to level up Blade, Blunt, and Armorer, I believe. So that's one incentive to save him. Okay, here we go. Joffrey.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
Not right now.
Very well. Many serve the Empire in their own way, but we would be honored to have you if you change your mind.
Very good. Okay, I want to ask you about the Amulet of Kings.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Very good. Quest updated.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Okay, you done? Alright, and just remember, we're going to start off with the Manhunter. And we're off to see the wizard in Imperial City Elven Gardens district. Namely, Boris. Those under the sign of the steed can move faster. Huh. Interesting. I've become a real speed freak in this game. Let's wait till morning, because I want it to be daytime. Very good. And Boris can be found at Luther's boarding house. Or right here. Luther Broad's boarding house. Okay. Shields up. And let's poison it with a Paralyze Plus and go in. Hey,
Sit
Boris.
down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Okay. Sit.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
All right. Ready when you are.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Okay. Okay, so just kind of look up here, make sure you're not accidentally stealing something, and wait for that guy to follow him. As soon as he goes around the corner, we're going to make our move. And he goes around the corner, and we make our move. Okay. Sneak mode, draw your bow. Take a little chameleon. And he immediately goes hostile.
Talos,
I do not fear death.
At which point, paralyze him. Down you go. Freeze. There you go. And we captured a soul. That's all it took. And the enemy agent who attacked Boros is dead. I should find out what Boros learned about our enemies. Let me just check something here. Yep, still my master. And what do you got for me? Give me that arrow. Gold. And most importantly, the Mythic Dawn Commentaries, Book 1. I found this strange book about the Mythic Dawn cult. I should show this to Boris. What else you got?
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
Okay. What have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
Oh, by the way, the enemy has the amulet.
What? They took it from Joffrey?
Yeah.
Things are worse than I had thought.
Even worse, I found... Or, no, sorry. Even better. Now, I want you to react really strongly to this, okay? I found Uriel's heir.
Thank Talos he lives.
There you go.
Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
So, what's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
Okay, so...
I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break.
Yeah, quiet you. We're doing a walkthrough here. Alright, so, we're off to see Tarmina
What
at
do
the
you need,
Arcane
friend?
University. And here we go, Arcane University.
It's you,
Nice.
the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
Yeah. Okay.
How goes it, friend?
Can I borrow
Keeping
10
the
bucks?
Killers and cutpurses at bay.
Okay, never mind. And there is
look
Tarmina.
Like a shrew.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
Yes, information about the Mythic Dawn, please.
You know of them?
Yes.
One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults.
Really?
Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
Mainkar Cameron. Okay. I found one of their books.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes.
Mysterium
Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
Yeah, I need to find the Mythic Dawn.
Find them, huh?
Uh-huh.
I won't poke my nose any further.
Your
Official
nose,
business and all that. I'm used to working with the blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
Alright. Where can I find these books?
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it
thanks.
gently, if you please.
Thank you very much.
As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Quest updated. Alright. 1 Mythic Dawn commentary 2 added, and that's all we need. We can have a little chat with Tarmina. but
It
it's
was
not
so
necessary.
nice chatting with you.
Yeah, it's the same here.
Be
Likewise,
sure
I'm
to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
Alright, yeah. Ta-ta. Alright, so we're back to Imperial City Market. We gotta check in at the bookstore, the first edition. See if we can rustle up a Mythic Dawn's Commentary 3 and 4. Or whatever, what is it called? And I forgot, these books are actually skill books. If I recall correctly, this is a conjuration skill book. This might be illusion. Anyways, we'll keep them all until the end of the quest. For now, we're off to the first edition, which is right here. You there?
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
There we go. Good afternoon, Phintius. Alright, so we want to question you about the Mysterium Xarxes.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
Yeah, I believe it's pronounced Mankar. See, that's the way the Argonian pronounced it. And they're like experts on, you know, they're the pronunciation Nazis in Cyrodiil. So, okay, Mankar. Just a small point there. I need volumes 3 and 4.
I happen to have a copy of volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Cut! Okay, look, we don't want you to emphasize sorry, okay? It's okay? It's just so sorry I can't help you, alright? Alright, take 2. Gwyneth.
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
Okay, so that's it. The
Good
quest has been
day.
updated. All you have to do is wait an hour, as long as you do this during the day, and Gwyneth should show up and then immediately run out the door like a little girl. There he shows up.
I'm here for my book, Mankar Cameron's commentaries. What do you want?
Maybe we should let him get the book first.
Bye.
Oh, wait a minute, he got the book. I knew it. I knew he was going to run away like a little girl. Hey,
Hi
you,
there.
wait, hold on.
What do you want?
Mankar's Commentaries Volume 3?
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
I want to buy it from you.
It isn't for sale.
Oh.
You'll have to find a copy somewhere else.
Well, I could do that, no problem, but, I need your copy.
I won't be bullied. I'm not some pathetic bookworm you could just push around. I have friends, you know.
Friends? Where? In the Mythic Dawn?
I've never said anything about the Mythic Dawn. In fact, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. But don't play stupid.
Very well. I can see you're familiar with Mankar Cameron's commentaries. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing socially, but that's just foolish prejudice and superstition. For the adventurous, open-minded thinker, Daedric worship holds many rewards.
That's 3 different pronunciations I've heard that. He kind of pronounced it Mankar. So now we got Mankar, Mankar, and Mankar. Why are you obsessing on that? It's like, I don't know. I just get hit with so many pronunciation Nazis in my work as a YouTuber. It's like throwing it back somewhere. I don't know. It's just, okay, don't mind me. Okay, listen, you. They killed the Emperor, you fool.
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor? Mara, preserve us.
Okay, so now that you're wetting your pants, you better give me back that book.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
Very good. Okay, well, ain't broke, don't fix it. I need the fourth book as well.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn.
Okay.
I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself.
Oh, here we go.
Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
There we go. Off you go. Alright, so quest updated. Gwyneth told me that Volume 4, the last book I need, can only be given to you by a member of the Mythic Dawn. He had set up a meeting with a member of the Mythic Dawn, that is, whom he called the sponsor. He was to go alone to sit at the table in the sunken sewer beneath the Imperial City. I will go and take that meeting instead, but should find Boris first. Alright. Boris. Back in the Elden Gardens district.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Here he is right there.
You're
Boris,
not
my
easy
man.
to get hold of. What have you found out?
There's going to be a meeting in a very venerable location. The sewers.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
Alright, let's do this.
Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Okay, so we're going to be using the Zookeeper to start off with.
No better place to stay. Yes. There were light spots.
And Boris is now our follower.
That place was
For the first part, he's just completely annoying when it comes to all the rats and the mud crabs. Just let him do everything. Just let him do all the heavy lifting.
nothing I'd like to talk about. Goodbye.
It's a lot easier. Alright, great time to do a quick save. And should always stay in sneak mode because we get some sneak leveling out of this. And whenever possible, see if you can
Over here!
shoot these guys down before Boris gets at them.
Stick together!
Sorry, Boris.
I'm on your side.
Okay, well, just watch out for the mud crab there.
This one's mine.
There's a rat. Great. Okay, so once you go into the waterworks, this is where it starts happening with the goblins. Leveled goblins.
Stick
Or 50
together!
level.
Talos bless me.
Should be goblin warlords. Okay, so at this point you want to do a quick save.
Get my back.
My crab's gonna come along here and then go up the stairs. Let's see if you can nail him on the way up. Got him. At this point you want to hang back and let Boris do all the heavy lifting. Do a quick
This
save.
one's mine.
There's a couple goblins over there. And let's just see what happens. He may fall unconscious, which will make it a lot easier. Okay, so let's just wait for the notification that Boris fell unconscious. Let him do all the heavy lifting. Because he's just going to get in the way. It makes it really annoying. There you go, he's unconscious. Okay, so now we can make our move. Teamwork!
Stick together.
Oh, he came back alive again. Okay, I'm just going to run away and let the poison take its effect. There we go. What are you up to there, Boris? Alright. Same thing here. Let's let him take the point. See if he gets himself in some trouble. Probably around the corners to be some goblins there.
Look out!
Okay, so I'm just running away and letting the poison take effect. Now that... oh, where? He's right there. And what bow do I have equipped? Yep, the Zookeeper. Oh, you're a warlord. You're... there we go. Go get those guys. Yeah. Everybody mix it up there. Back you go. Staff of Corrosion. Yeah, that's my bad. I keep forgetting to look on the ground for weapons that enemies drop. That's just a war axe. Here we go. Wow. That might be a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay, Boris, you good? Okay, back to the sewers again. Watch out for the mud crab. You walked right by it there, Boris. That's one thing I like about you. You're so observant.
Look out! Stick together!
Get him. What's the matter, Boris? You scared? Go on, you can do it. Atta boy. Okay, so at this point you want to switch over to the Manhunter and put a paralysis poison on it.
Alright, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
Completely ignore that. Going up above is like... It's difficult to get there without getting busted, and you can keep covering them just as easily down below. Alright, so I'll cover you.
Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet.
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings.
Okay, so I'm just going to take this little pause here, Boris, to inform everybody that you are now disposable from this point on. So if you want to get rid of Boris, just let him fight it out with the Mythic Dawn in there. He's going to get attacked by 3 Mythic Dawn on very hard, or rather master difficulty. They will always kill him if you just do nothing. But which is what I was doing in practice runs, because I just couldn't stand Boris. I found him really annoying. But in the last few practice runs, I decided to let him live because I realized you can get, like I said, blade, blunt, and I believe armor upgrades from him, which is 3 upgrades. So, yeah, we're gonna let him live. Alright, so don't worry, I never fail.
Then I'm lucky you're here to save my skin. Come on, let's do this.
Okay, so we're going Manhunter and Paralysis Poisons all the way. Just before we go in, we're gonna take a Chameleon Potion. Go in sneak mode. Go into walk mode and walk very carefully over here. And you just want to keep Boris in sight there and go out of walk mode and just wait for it all to go down.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon? The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. But do you have the wit and strength to use the key that you've been given? If so, I will see you next at Dagon's shrine. Yes, I think you may. Wait, I've seen you before. You're the blade that Brother Astaf was tailing. Brothers, kill this pretender!
Okay, so at this point, the first thing we're going to do is shoot that guy that was talking to Boris immediately.
Nothing there, I guess.
For Uriel Septum!
Die, unbeliever!
Quickly now.
Okay, and just let him, hang on.
Be
No,
glad
don't let
you
him
will
fight it
not
out because we
live
want to
see
save
the
Boris.
Lord Dagon.
Just going to keep
From
paralyzing.
the earth.
Cleansing!
The time of cleansing is almost here!
Talos bless me.
Paradise awaits me.
The training of thousands pass through me. My blood for the Empire!
Timber!
Paradise awaits me.
That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master.
Very good. Alright, so, should have got some Grand Souls out of that. Yep. Excellent. Excellent. I think that calls for Mr. Burns. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Alright, so let's just gather everything. 2 of the most important things you want is the Sunken Sewers Key. And this right here, Mythic Dawn Commentaries 4. Check out this mundane ring. Sweet. 50% resist magic. We're going to put that to good use. Thank you very much. Alright, I have the fourth and last volume of Mankar Cameron's writings on the Mysterium Exarces. I can now piece together the clues within them to find the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine. Maybe Tarmina can help. Very good. Okay, so, don't let Boris mislead you. There's an easy way out of here. Okay, so here, just go up here. Do not follow Boris. See if we can remember how to do this now. Do not follow me either. It's right here. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so there's the table right here. Come up here. Go into the Elven Garden sewers. Don't worry, I know. And you come out here. Bring up your map. Okay, and you're looking for this door right here. Fathus Ulu's basement. This is the fastest way out. We don't have to go. I mean, first time I did this, I ended up following Boris all the way through. He takes a long way. I ended up following him all the way through the sewers and getting into all kinds of trouble and killing a bazillion Mythic Dawn and mud crabs, and it was nuts. Until I finally figured out, hey, wait a minute, you don't have to do that. Just go down here. If you want to do that to level up, you know, hey. So, do I have to even cast a spell? I'm just gonna just go in here. Here we go. If I had to cast a spell on it, like open lock spell, yes, so just walk in. You're trespassing, but it's no big deal. And just come up here. Oh, here's where you have to cast this. Okay, so let me just hook up my open any lock spell. There we go, and in we go. That's it. And you're out. Back to the Arcane University to talk to Tarmina. And I forgot if I did this before, but just to show you it is indeed on Master difficulty.
Well
Tarmina.
then,
I hope I can help.
And ask her about the Mythic Dawn. That's the one you want.
To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mankar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas.
Okay.
Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows? I might turn up something before you do.
Okay, so all I have to do is wait 24 hours. And
You look a pleasure to speak with you.
okay, and ask her about the Mythic Dawn again.
I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mankar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. Ah, but more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else.
All right,
The first
and
words of each
once again,
paragraph
wait
are
24 hours.
I'm sure.
Smoke them if you got them. This could take a minute or 2. Talk amongst yourselves. How long would you like to wait? Ideally, no time. Please speed up the wait function. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Alright, once again, one last time ask her about the Mythic Dawn.
I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mankar Cameron's books. Do you have the 3rd and 4th volumes with you?
I do indeed. Here we go.
Excellent. Let's see. Yes. The first letter of each paragraph spells out a message. Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace? Something must be revealed there at noon. How
noon.
exciting.
At noon.
I've half a mind to go...
Curious. Now we can gobble down all the books, but I just been curious about something. I believe this is a conjuration skill book. Oh, it's true. The first letter of each paragraph. Okay, it's a G-R-E-E-N and Emperor. Yeah, wow, far out. Okay. They actually held, you know.
Go down to Green Emperor Way myself and see what's there.
What's new with you?
Well,
Yeah.
I saw
All right. We'll take care of that. Okay, so now we're going to the Imperial City Palace.
You have my ear, citizen.
Quiet! We're doing a walkthrough here. Alright. We're going to Imperial City Palace. And we're going to this structure over here. The Tomb of Prince Camarol. Now, nothing's going to happen until noon. So let's wait until noon. Let's just wait, like, say, until 11, and then I'll wait 1 more hour, just for demonstrational purposes. So that would be, like, 16 hours. Wait around, I 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 wait around! Oh no, he's singing again. I wait around! Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Okay, it's now 11. Notice the way the Tomb of Prince Camarol looks. Okay. You see that is 11:30. Let's wait 1 more hour. And what happened? Game glitched out. Game glitched out of me. Well, let's try waiting 1 more hour. Damn it, game. I just did this like half a dozen times in practice runs and like there is no issue. Why now? How the fuck do you know that I'm recording?
Razan is a talented smith. One of the best around, if you ask me.
He's certainly a talented smith. I'm glad he'll train others in the... skill.
Farewell.
Path of Dawn, respect. Tarmin is discovered and I should go to the Green Emperor Way by the Imperial Tower and see what can be found. Is this one right here? Look, it's like...
It's you. Hi.
Okay, let me just wait 1 more day. Let's try 22 hours. kind of wondering if it has to be like just shortly after noon, and maybe it was too long afternoon. Maybe it was like, here we go, finally worked. That's what you're supposed to see. This kind of like this red glowing thing. Now we can activate it. Thanks for dicking around with me, game. Pardon my French. And that is it. The Path of Dawn quest has been completed, and we now have begun the Dagon Shrine quest. Alright, so that's it for the Path of Dawn. One more thing you could do, like I said, is if what's his name survived, you can go back to the Cloud Ruler Temple. If Boris survived. Boris has now been assigned to guarding Martin, who can be found in the East Wing. Okay, so just for demonstrational purposes, I'm going to look up my... Okay, so we can see our blade is at 7, blunt is at 4, and I believe the third one is armor, so like we're looking at 29. I can't remember if it's block or armor, but I know it's blade, blunt, or armor, or blade, blunt, and block. Let's find out. Anyways, you get those 3 upgrades if you just simply find Boris and talk to him. And he's typically found
Good evening, sir.
In the East Wing. There he is. Boris, my man.
I never had time to properly thank you for your help back in the Imperial City. I wouldn't have made it back here if it weren't for you. Now that we have a free moment, I thought you might be able to use some tricks I've picked up fighting with the Blades over the years. Nobody who hasn't trained with the Blades will know these moves, so you should find them useful. See, when they swing at you sidearm, you twist your wrists like this. Exactly. You're a natural at this. Let me show you another one.
Okay, so blade skill increased, block skill increased, and heavy armor skill increased. Okay, I got 1 out of 3 right. That's it.
Stay safe.
Okay, yeah, all right. So let's just check it here again. Blade, block, and heavy armor. One thing I noticed, I don't think it actually increases your character level, because I noticed that my character level was like right next to the M here in minor skills, and it didn't appear to budge at all. I'll have to watch the video back and see if there's any difference. So for our particular character here, this is like completely redundant, because you know we don't use any of these skills, and I don't intend on using any of those skills. So I don't know, I might have been better killing him off, but anyway, so I kept him alive. Who's a good slacker? I'm a good slack, aren't you? You're a good slacker, aren't you? Yeah, I kept him alive. That's it for the Path of Dawn. That was textbook, except for the little hiccup at the end, but that was my fault. In the words of Presley the Clown. Don't blame me. I didn't do it. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.